from tying this thing up. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Bless you.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Pressure gets to him and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Here's Griffin to throw. That one going to be complete to David Moore. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. They go play action. Griffin rolling to his right. And he takes his...
You don't ever put QB contains, you just gonna keep letting him do that all day.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble of 1st.
No, it's not. That's how he scored his first touchdown, except he threw it last time.
Shotgun handoff.
Don't put a spy. Put a fucking QB contain. I'm telling you what to do. Put a QB contain.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen?
Not a spy.
The guy that is carrying the ball behind
yes.
him can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Well, this is next gen, not fucking... It always works on next gen.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
If you put D linemen in spies on this game, the whole D line is gonna get fucking bull rushed.
45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick
people
up.
on the ball.
It's a 1st down.
One of the more productive and durable players up until last year. Remember, in 2019, 116 catches, which was an all-time record for NFL running backs. Trying to come back from an injury-filled 2020, just 17 catches on the year. Sure is great to see him back on the field doing his thing.
Play action. Now Griffin sliding out of the pocket. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Always got some breathing room. Touchdown, Carolina! Christian McCaffrey, the complete package. He's got the power, the hands, the agility, and he certainly also has the speed as evidenced there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And he returns this to the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that are going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now a give, right side. It's Coleman. J.C. Horn, the first defender taken back in April, there on the stop defensively.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 38, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Wilson. Open man is Denzel Mims. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Wilson to Mims for a New York first. Now Wilson on first down. Coleman has it here right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he?
Oh, my God, you're an idiot.
And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place?
Oh, one was wide open for a touchdown.
10 more there and another first down.
And rookie quarterbacks like Zach Wilson could really benefit from having a strong tight end, and the Jets are hopeful that Chris Herndon can accelerate.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Derek Brown gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Yeah, he did. Your ass didn't throw it.
And now on 2nd and goal, back even.
If you throw the ball, how do you not read what the safety's doing? If you see the safety's running downhill, nigga, what do you think that means?
Man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
No, that was a dot.
With his first career touchdown in
There's a difference between a dime and a dot.
And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
There you go.
Gostkowski the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try to get some points and feel great going into the half.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Griffin. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case,
send me Blake Cashman in the DB so you can have a forever on defense.
It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
I said, send me Blake Cashman in the DB so you can have a good forever on defense.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets.
X Factor, 94 overall, 92 speed, Devin McCourty.
As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. To throw again is Griffin. And his pass incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on.
You have this whole game to think about it. I'm right here.
2nd and 10. Once again, Griffin. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Griffin. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now whistles and
why he call a timeout? He ran out of bounds.
Seconds left in the first half.
I said, why did he call a timeout? He ran out of bounds.
And this one is right through. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. 2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Griffin. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got enough.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a two-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one? Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They begin the drive with Coleman. And some room to run now. Shifts by him. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's Coleman. Oh, nice move. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. This is Coleman with the ground. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason, and runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
On first down, Coleman. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll run with Carter. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Corey Davis, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 87 yards rushing now, 8 carries for him so far.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Griffin. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. To throw is RG3. And he's got the hook up to Moore. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
3rd and 2, now Griffin. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 2. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
And Carl Lawson signed with the New York Jets in March of 2021 after 5.5 sacks with Cincinnati in the 2020 season. He was a 3-down player for the first time in his career last year. Now he gets to work with new Jets head coach Robert Saleh, hoping to double those numbers and getting the quarterback on the ground.
He's going for it. Oh, really?
One score down. Here we go.
I said, oh, he's going for it. Really?
Here we go. It's Griffin on 4th down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
I didn't even see it.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They go play action. Griffin, he'll buy some time right. He's got it. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here. McCaffrey. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Again, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Yes.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Oh, all we need is a fucking running back, man. That shit pisses me off, honestly. I promise if we have a running back next year, our fucking offense is gonna go crazy. High school, I play
coming up now to start their next drive, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown.
We don't have a running back.
Just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here.
We barely have a quarterback, but he did real good last night. Even though the offense didn't score, he played amazing.
Result 21 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Wilson drops it off for Coleman. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Play action. Now Wilson. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Got a man, it's Mims. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Wow.
On 3rd down,
First time I ever heard you say something smart like that.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Gostkowski's kick is good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Smart of you? Is what you're telling me?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
That's just open the whole time. He's just telling the throw it to him.
Yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath. Put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now Griffin. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just get rid of it. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play.
What's that?
Because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another day.
No, you can run man on this game, but on this one, if you run like Bryson and do, if you just run man the entire fucking game, it won't work.
106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
He said his timeout button wasn't working.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
The team played against. He got what?
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to
the team we played against yesterday in my high school game, bro. These niggas got in a formation I've never seen in my entire life. No, the shit was weird. I don't even know if it's nice because they dropped it. They threw a screen out of it and dropped it. They had a wide receiver outside the numbers. Then they had a stack, a 3 wide receiver stack next to him, and then another wide receiver next to him.
And down to the 7-yard line.
So the first drive here in
they had 5 wide receivers on one side.
Remember those days where now you just run out the field goal unit and go ahead and kick it and win the game? Can't do that anymore. But what a great setup to get them in this position. A terrific run gets everything set for the final play.
Yeah, so like Charles said, inside the 10, a touchdown wins it, remember. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Rolling to his right, to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
A big play, if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson.
Oh, he got your ass!
By the rookie J.C. Horn. And a big turnover.
Why didn't you highball it?
Guys will get the football back. We know there's already a spotlight on this rookie quarterback, an even bigger spotlight here in overtime of this game. A costly pick.
No doubt about that, but here's the key.
That's real. You can do something like that. I've done something like that before. It's not that hard.
Hope his defense picks him up and be ready to go back out there and maybe make a similar throw, hopefully successfully the next time.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one good for 10 yards, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
What's throwing you off?
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Room here to run. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all tied. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Griffin. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45.
All you need is a field goal now.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing.
All you gotta do is kick a field goal.
That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah.
Get in field goal range, sir.
Coleman going to get it again on 2nd down.
You fucked up. You missed the hole.
Midfield after a gain of only a couple. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. That is caught by Mims.
Now all you gotta do is run the ball and keep the ball in the middle of the field for a field goal.
3rd down conversion. 21 yards.
Pay attention to the time too. And you got 1 timeout. Pay attention to everything.
They'll run on 1st down.
I just say keep the ball in the middle of the field and you run to the left.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Coleman going to get it again on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there.
All the time out. The time don't gotta be at 3-0. You make the field goal, the game over.
Now we're going to get a timeout with 5 seconds left here in overtime. Now we're going to get a timeout. with 5 seconds left here in overtime.
Yeah.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And they have regained the lead. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Jets, they needed overtime to do it, but they get the Week 1 victory thanks to the field goal. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New